David Goggins.
Nothing wants to stand in front of anything that is relentless. Nothing.
Ex-Navy SEAL and the only man ever to partake in 3 hell weeks in a single year. Yeah, he's a pretty tough guy. But before all that, and may I note, in his own words, he was a pathetic loser, a failed pararescue man, and going nowhere in life.
They see me now as the guy that, with his shirt off, who can do 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours, who can run 205 miles in 39 hours, who can do all this crazy shit. But what they don't understand is they don't understand the journey that it took me to get to this point.
Meaning to even qualify for Navy SEALs training, he had to lose 106 pounds in just 3 months, or alternatively, half a kilogram every day for 90 days. And tomorrow we're going to be attempting to live just one of those to see what it actually takes to be David Goggins.
Ring the bell 3 times, put your helmet on the ground, you're done. Get it! 19!
Good morning. I'm having to whisper because I fear that if I wake Freya up, then this will be the end of the challenge and possibly my life. But I gotta say, I am absolutely shitting it for today. Like, look, I am literally shaking, and that is just from the sleep. We're not even at the exercise part yet. But at least we can pick things up with a breakfast. Yeah, I just want to clarify, by the way, this is the only thing I am going to be eating for the next 15 hours. 1 banana. I don't know why I keep doing these, man. The last David Goggins challenge I did literally almost broke me.
Get it! 18! Get me, son! Get it! 19!
Now, I know that this might surprise you a little bit, but basically the first thing on today's agenda is actually cycling. I know that everyone thinks that David starts his day with running, which he does now. I mean, he's famous for his running. But at this point he was too heavy to do running and he would have fucked himself. So yeah, first things first, for the first time in my entire life, let's do some cycling.
I started realizing I can't run that far. Right. So what I did was I became damn near a professional cyclist with the miles I put on the bike.
Get it! 18! Get me, son! Get it! 19!
Right, it's 6 a.m. and David Goggins herself has now arisen. She's now studying for the morning, and it is also now my time to study because David Goggins during this period was studying for the ASVAB. Now, the ASVAB is the entry exam for the SEALs. Now, obviously, I am not studying for the ASVAB because obviously I'm not trying to be in the US military. However, I am instead trying to set up my own business, and that is now happening within 45 days. So I'm just going to do the 2 hours that he did on this, instead doing that. Because I mean, I feel like that's kind of tit for tat.
Let's get cracking.
Well, most people just look at me as the guy that runs and yells as he's running. But people don't understand that my day is broken up into segments. I work out, I eat, I sleep, but I spend most of my time studying.
I feel like I can literally feel the cogs of my brain clanking.
Get it! 18! Get me, son! Get it! 19!
Right, so it's 8 a.m. and next up on the list is a 2-hour swim. Now, I'm going to be real, as someone who is terrified of water and also hates swimming, I am weirdly really quite looking forward to this. I mean, the idea of currently getting into cold water might not sound like fun, but in some sort of weird, crazy way, I'm kind of hoping it's going to revitalize me and get me through the day a little bit. I mean, I normally start off the day with a cold shower, and I haven't had that yet. And I feel like I'm really lagging as a result of it. So yeah, I'm gonna get my swim trunks, and then we're gonna go do some serious damage in the pool.
Oh, I feel a little bit better now. Right. Let's get started.
I was so scared of the water that I had to live in the water. I had to become one with the water. So going to the pool used to scare me. So I went to the pool an awful lot. I went from like 1 mile. 1 mile was a great accomplishment. 2 miles, and then from 2 to 3 was a big one. Then I went from 3 to 6.
Oh my God, that's tiring. Good job over. Good job over. You got to do it for another 1 hour and 58 minutes. When David, in his book, talks about negative buoyancy, that's real. Sorry, it's like trying to survive.
We've now done 80 now.
Keep going.
My whole body aches. My whole body aches. But in fairness, weirdly not as bad as the bike.
And that, 2.5 hours later, is a wrap on swimming. Oh my God, that was real.
Get it. 18. Get on me, son. Get it. 19. Get on me, son.
There's actually no nice way of putting this. That was awful. Like, actually, I am not a good swimmer. Well, as you probably unfortunately just had to witness. And the worst part about it is that I set myself the goal of swimming a mile before I did it. Like, that was what I was aiming for. I mean, apparently David did 2 in that time period. And basically, after the 2 hours was done, I had only swam maybe like 960 meters or something like that. So I then opted, for some reason, optionally, to stay in the pool for a further 30 minutes to try and finish and get up to the mile. And to say that I'm paying the price of that now is a massive understatement. For 2 reasons. Because not only does my body now feel entirely like jelly, it also means that the break period that I'm meant to have before the next set of exercises, well, is now nil. So yeah, I'm gonna try and find some energy from somewhere, and yeah, let's go do a full body workout. David Goggins style.
Get it. 18. Get on me, son. Get it. 19. Get on me, son.
Right, so Goggins workouts consist of doing individual exercises for reps of 100. Specifically pull-ups, which if you can't tell by the look on my face, I am enthralled for.
He wanted to see how many pull-ups I could do so we could map out the month. And I went to the pull-up bar and I got like maybe 8 pull-ups, which is an exaggeration. I probably got like 4 pull-ups. And then he said, all right, wait 30 seconds, go and do it again. And I went up on the pull-up bar and I did maybe like 3 or 4. He said, all right, wait 30 seconds, I want you to do it again. And I got up on the pull-up bar and I did maybe like 1 kipping, you know, getting my damn chin over the bar barely. And I dropped down, I was all jacked up, and I said, all right, well, what's next? He said, well, what's next is we're not leaving here until you do 100 more. We're not leaving the gym until you do 100 more.
That day?
Now. Like right now.
Right now. So you
and
had done
like,
7.
I did like probably 7 or 10, and I was like, man, Goggins, that's impossible. And he said, you know, I already know what your biggest problem is. And he's like, the limitations you're putting on yourself are self-imposed. Get the fuck back on the ball. And, you know.
Oh, doing challenges like this actually makes me so proud, man. Forget all that tiredness, we're feeling good now. That is 100 right there.
Get it. 18. Get on me, son. Get it. 19. Get on me, son. Right, so we're halfway through the day now. I am A, very proud of myself, and B, really struggling to lift my arms above the shoulder. But we are on to lunch, which, you know, as for all of us, is an extremely important part of the day. And fueling when doing challenges like this are also extremely important, especially, you know, now I've worked up an appetite. For time's sake, I actually prepared lunch earlier, which we have here. And for lunch today, we have, yeah, nothing. You know, it's all good though. It's not like I've got anything else coming up for the rest of the day that I could really do with some food for. Right, let's go do some cycling. Get it. 18. Get on me, son. Get it. 19. Get on me, son. Well, I'm struggling to lift my arms above my shoulder, and I'm starting to look a little bit like a mental patient. I mean, like, I don't really know what's going on with the eyes, but it's a little bit crazy. But for now, we are back on the bike for another 2 hours. And I gotta say, I'm really starting to feel it now. Like, the lack of food and the lack of sleep. Like, my anxiety is working overtime right now. It's not a lot of fun. Like, the bike wasn't fun this morning. It's now probably one of the worst experiences I've had. Like, the time just moves so slowly. Get it. 18. Get on me, son. Get it. 19. Get on me, son.
Now, I could be really drab at this point and complain, and I have done that for most of the video, but the one thing that I will say is that in Goggins' book, he speaks specifically about how your mindset frames the position and the situation that you're in, and I am very much in the mood for just going on a run now, you know? Like, specifically, a run in between 2 and 6 miles. Now, the context of this run is somewhat ambiguous, in that, well, it's the only section that's not got really set defined terms. For the other ones, they have set lengths and the amount of time that you should be fulfilling it. This, on the other hand, is basically 2 to 6 miles. That's all it says, and that's all I can find anywhere online. And I know what David will be doing. He'll be going for 6, so that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, as for now, I'm feeling pretty good, or at least as good gets. And yeah, let the show begin. Holy shit, I just got my drone out and it just decided it was going to land on the roof. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know what to do. I've actually fucked this. I'm currently outside a man's house trying to ask if he can get my drone back. It is, yeah. It's just here. And there we have it. We have the drone back. I thought I was never going to see it again. Thank you. Sit. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Oh my god. That is probably the craziest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I tell you what, David Goggins wasn't climbing on roofs to reclaim drones, that's for sure. Right, well, I got a little gift just to say thank you, and then we're going to get on with the run.
Get it. 18. Get on me, son. Get it. 19.
16 and a half hours. That was the last time I ate anything. It's now 9 PM. Which for context gives how long it took for me to get the bloody drone off the roof. Now, just to give you a brief guide as to what it is that I'm eating this evening, because it's not exactly complicated, let's be real. Basically, David was working in a strict calorie deficit, and he just ate roast vegetables or grilled vegetables and chicken every night for 85 days in a row. I can't eat chicken, so I'm having fish. In all seriousness, by the way, I truly can't tell you how excited I am for this. Like, I miss the taste of food, man. Oh my lord. Right, let's go do the final bike session of the evening. I feel so much better.
Get it. 18. Get on me, son. Get it. 19. Get on me, son.
Right, we're on to the final stint of the day. And that, ladies and gents, is the bike.
To know when you're in that moment failing and you have to keep going, what do you say to yourself?
What if? A lot of times I'll be in a 200-mile run or something like that, and I'm all jacked up. Body's broken, mind's broken, spirit's broken. I start to say, what if I can pull this off? When I first walked into the Navy SEAL recruiter's office, he looked at me and said, there's only been 35 African Americans in 70 years make it through. You know what I said to myself? What if I can be the 36th? It's the what if I can pull off a fucking miracle. What if I can become someone that no one thinks I can be? And just me talking about that, I have the hair going up on my arms because it makes me just like, what if I can be that guy that people who call this and that, and now I'm speaking at Tom Ferry's fucking event. What if? That's it.